minutes so again, and the ink's run out. Yeah, the ink's run out. But I never thought the day would come where I would fall apart, because it's all about art. Throwing out all the art. Pain in my fingers can take us, it lingers, but the taste is all yuck. Yeah, the taste, what the yuck. Pretend I have talent, we all have self-esteem, but I can be really mean. Yeah, I'm super, super mean. Take it out, light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption. Take it out, light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption. Take it out, light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption. I'm sorry to break it, but you will mistake it. The tip of your pen lied to you again. But all you have to do is watch the years go by. Watch your dreams turn to screams. It's a fact, you're gonna die.
Holy shit, look at all of you. I wrote and produced the song and sang it and did all the stuff all by myself in my basement, by the way.
Light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption. Take it out, light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption. Take it out, light it on fire, cause you're not the one, a bad assumption.
Not cool, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good hanging. I'll see you later, dude. Alright, bet. Text me when you get home. I want to make sure you got home safe. Alright. I'm serious. Text me when you get home. Yeah, alright, I'll see you later, man. Yeah, it was good hanging. I'll see you later, dude. Alright, bet. Text me when you get home. I want to make sure you got home safe. Alright. I'm serious. Text me when you get home. Yeah, alright, I'll see you later, man. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I guess you'll have to watch the beginning again. "56 missed calls? Dude? Hello? Yeah, hey, Jason, have you heard from Greg? Yeah, man, he killed himself last night. Oh my god, I gotta go. Greg! Alright. Alrighty. What's up, my Hebrews and Shebrews? It's super windy tonight, so we might have some windy technical issues, but that's okay, because what would be a Not Cool Josh show without extreme technical difficulty? Maybe that's going to be the new shtick. Maybe I just keep you guys annoyed for 30 minutes because, this is not a professionally syndicated run program. I don't have a crew. It's just me. In fact, even this light's a little too bright, so we're just going to have to. Well, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see, who we got in here? We have Crucible Crusader. We have Miss D. I think I saw Cool Vic in here. There's 80 people in here. Thank you, Vic. That's really cool. This is the Not Cool Show. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? Did you guys like the first skit? Was that fun? Hey, Angela. Nick Sheldon. Furf. Me, I'm here. That's cool, Vic. That's Dad. Hey, Dad. Everybody say hi, Dad. Scott's here. We got Pix Paradox. I often hear the name Pix Paradox on the Cool Vic network, on Not Cool Live, or on I'm sorry, on Cool Live. Who else? Who else we got in here? Keep saying stuff, peeps. Man, yeah, I did. I wrote and produced that first song. I have albums online. You can get them on Spotify everywhere. The band name is Conan the Barber Librarian, and it's me and my homie Jerry. Socrates, I'm here to give you a like button, but the East Coast, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, right. The text me when you're home days. I still do that. I still do that with all my friends. They think I'm gay as hell. Dragon Fist TV, thanks, bro. That's cool of you, man. Scott's doing his thing. 18 likes out of 78. That's great. Thank you, Scott. Thanks, man. You guys are cool. You guys are cool people. Dystopiopia? Dystopiomypia? P4Z? Great name. Thank you. I personally, I think it's kind of not cool, but I appreciate it. Nice headset. Yeah, it says not, and then cool, because these are big, obnoxious headphones, and they're to highlight the amateurity of the place in which you are present at the moment. I'm straight. I like the stream. Joke's on you. This is the Not Cool stream. You are gay as AIDS, Vic. Everybody, start helping me write Vic's eulogy. He's going to be dying of AIDS soon, I guess. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Vic. You're not going to die of AIDS. You're not going to die of AIDS. Everybody calm down. Vic is not dying of AIDS anytime soon. Not until we get to meet Doc Brian. Why'd it cut my hair, Joshy? No, it's here. Oh, you mean from that? From this? Damn, I don't know. That was stupid of me, though. Misty, that was dumb. Now I have AIDS. That's just what happens. If you do something stupid for the next 30 minutes, I'm sorry, you have AIDS. Gonna be interviewing Luke Beasley, and he's interviewing Luke Beasley just to see how to deal with AIDS. Vic needs a couple pointers. He's soon to be deceased from that mushroom gobbling disease we call AIDS, and so he needs Luke Beasley to give him a few pointers on how to deal with his remaining gay days. You have the AIDS, Victor. How about that Cool Vic show? I liked it. It was a very Brian-centric evening, but those are always my favorite episodes, right? I always feel a lot better about myself. You guys see, I know I'm a mostly self-deprecating person. You guys saw that yesterday. It's a little embarrassing, but it is true. I have low self-esteem. I always feel better when I get to watch Brian on Vic's channel. I always feel much better about myself. Look, my jaw actually goes below my tooth line on my upper part of my skull. Brian doesn't have that. Brian has cavemanolitis, right? Dystopia, I'm sold. This is fun already. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks. This is the highlight of my day. This is my best 30 minutes. My 3-year-old said, "Have a good show, Daddy," and she gave me the stuffed lion to make me feel better. I have a toothache. I have a really bad toothache. All 4 of my wisdom teeth need to get removed. That's happening August 14th. And it's funny because last year I went to the dentist, and they told me that it was fine. Everything was fine. And then all of a sudden, my face is killing me. It feels like I have AIDS on my upper and bottom part of my mouth, and my mouth AIDS is causing me a lot of pain. And so I went back to the dentist, and they told me, "Oh, shit, son, you got to get 4 of them bitches taken out." And I said, "Damn it, if that's not a barrel of AIDS." Doc Brian. Do you guys? I'm just kind of messing around for the moment. I was told that I need more audience engagement because the last 2 episodes did not have much in the way of audience engagement. I wanted to bring the line. I was just about to say that I get so distracted. You guys will notice that too. I'll start off like with calls to questions like, "Hey, will you guys tell me this?" And then I will completely spurg in the other direction, and I'll start talking about something else. I think they say that I might actually have attention deficit disorder, and then I'm very hesitant to go and just get that diagnosed and get medication for it. But that is true. It's true. I also have IBS. I have irritable bowel syndrome. I was also addicted to heroin for 9 years. That's true. 9 years I was addicted to the H. And then it started becoming the fentanyls. And so I caught the tail end of the whole fentanyl craze. And then I went to rehab. And I've been good for 6 years. And I don't even look back. Scott, subscribe. Thank you, Scott. Everybody else subscribe to TMI. Shut up, Johnny Dollar. You don't have to be on my live stream. I thought you wanted to know about me. Thought you wanted to know about me and my AIDS and my heroin addictions. And no, Johnny Dollar's here. Johnny Dollar's here to tell me what I guess I'm just a piece of shit. I guess I'm just telling you too much. So why don't I get cracking on the skits and everything? No, you know what, Johnny Donner, I'm not doing that. We're going to keep talking. Yes, that is a true story. That is all of that was true. Everything I just told you was 100. I know, I didn't go full George Floyd. Oh my God, he literally asked for that. George Floyd asked for that. He said, "Put me down on my tummy. I'm done being in the car." And then they put the knee on his neck, which didn't do a damn thing to him. He got suffocated by fentanyl. And that did not happen to me. I might have AIDS. Vic might have AIDS. But we didn't get George Floyded. Thanks, Dragon Fist TV. Pauly Shortcuts. Were you the person with a drug problem like Rudy? No, I was the degenerate drug addict. I was not suffering from drug addiction. I was a degenerate. Me and Rudy go all the way back, and we were slamming them things like it was going out of style. And then now we have AIDS. Now we have AIDS. Thank you, Crucible Crusader. Glad you straightened up, and straightened up I did. I'm fat now. I have zits on my face. You should have seen me in the midst of the old H-addiction. I was the degenerate H-addiction when I didn't have AIDS, and I was skinny. I was decent looking. Some of these videos, I'm showing you videos from my past. A lot of them are overlapping with that whole period of my life, even though I'm not running to the screen to say, "Hey, before I start this sketch, I'm addicted to heroin, and I don't have AIDS." So you might not know which, but a lot of these videos do have super heroin Josh. Super heroin. I was a heroin. I was honorable. I saved people. And the only thing I didn't get was AIDS. Pauly Shortcuts, great for you for getting clean. Withdrawals, wow. So, yeah, Pauly Shortcuts, if you know something about the withdrawal process, then damn it, I feel for you too. That is something else. That's what happens after a while. I'm sorry, I want to see what Misty said. Has Joshy been on Kill Tony before? This all sounds so familiar. I really, really wanted to be on Kill Tony. As a matter of fact, I am showing you guys. Why don't I just show you guys that right now? I have a stand-up. I have a stand-up joke from my stand-up days. I still do stand-up, but I don't do it as much anymore. But I used to frequent Comedy Works. I used to be on rotation there. I got promoted a couple times even. It was a really cool part of my life. Let me see if I can find that here. Let's watch it.
Look, I try to be sensitive. I don't want to say that school shootings are a myth, but I have never seen a school shoot anybody in my entire life. And I'm starting to feel stupid because it seems like y'all know about this. And I'm just like, just when I thought that student shootings couldn't get more out of control, we have to worry about the buildings now? And I'm just like, where do we put the kids, dude? And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Josh, why don't we just homeschool? Like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's put the school in my house, right? No. I don't want to get shot. My kids will learn in these streets, okay?
Did you guys, was the audio okay? Did you guys get to see that? Did you guys see the stand-up joke? Or was it like yesterday when I tried to play the debate between me and Brian Shapiro, and then you guys just got to watch me awkwardly react to the screen? I watched that video. I was pretty okay with my whole live stream last night until I got to the part with the debate between me and Brian Shapiro. That was a little cringe. I mean, I have AIDS now, so I don't think it matters anymore. I think things are going to become a little irrelevant as the months go by, and Vic and I have to share phone calls in the evening time discussing how our AIDS walk is going, how our AIDS period is going. Life is full of eras. You know, you are a zygote, from the embryonic stage, and then you become a fetus, and then you are born, and then you become a toddler, and then a child, and then a preteen, and then pubescent, and then teenager, and then you're a young adult, as they say. And now I'm hitting my midlife. And now I have AIDS. You have permission to laugh. I have AIDS. Let's see. Jason, have you ever heard of Mitch Hedberg? Yes, I worship Mitch Hedberg. I'm a very big Mitch Hedberg. Thank you, Jason. Angela says phases. True. I just got done talking about that. Did you hear that? Were you eavesdropping? Did you hear me talk about those phases? It's funny that you brought that up. Yeah, don't medicate that ADHD. Keep it. Yeah, okay. Josh, what's your bear's name? Oh, my daughter calls him Little Bear. But that's a stupid name. That's definitely a name a 3-year-old came up with. Let's name him I don't know. Let's name him Guns. Let's name him something cool. All right? Mr. Lion is not here right now, Misty. We're talking about guns right now. This is my little bear Guns. Hey, man, at least you're doing something with your life. Yes, I'm glad that that's your perspective, K-Dog. K-Dog. I should have brought the bear up. I got lost there for a second because they're right. I should have, Misty's right. I should have brought the bear up. Misty, thank you for bringing up the bear. Or not the bear, the lion. I should have brought the lion up. Guns! Yes, Guns! This is Guns the bear. Is that not like the most masculine, badass name you've ever heard? I think if I'm going to have another kid, if I have a son, his name's going to be Guns. Guns Smokey Staub, right? That's my last name. It's Staub. Guns. You guys remember James Ripton from the past couple episodes? The character I made from Instagram that I pulled over to YouTube. I have another skit to show you. It's from the old days. No, he's not Jewish, Jason. And not for any anti-Semitic reasons. It has nothing to do with the war in Iraq. I just really hated it when you said he was the bear Jew, and he's not. I couldn't tell you why, but it's Guns. It's Guns, the very German Jew. I'm not German Jew. Jesus Christ, no. But he's Guns, the very German bear. Damn, dude, how did you get that AIDS? I don't even remember how we came up with that. I think Vic said something about AIDS, but I have it now, and so does Vic. And we are doomed. We have a countdown officially. And we didn't even get it the cool way. We didn't even bang or anything. We have like the pin sitting in the theater cushion AIDS. It wasn't even the cool way to get it. What am I even doing with my life anymore? I just made a theater pin AIDS joke. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not driving. I don't think you guys either. I know Bear Judas from Glorious Bastards. I just wanted to look like I just wanted to appear like I was upset that you even mentioned that my bear was a Jew. That's all. It's just a joke. It was just a joke, man. At least I'm not talking about the technical difficulties tonight. Damn it, I did it. I did it. I just did it. They crip walked into AIDS. Yes, we did the sea walk. We did the sea walk. Vic, you're going to have to show the flappy face Shapiro sea walk soon. Because I missed that. I missed the flappy face. I don't even know if Vic's still in here. But Vic, he's our fearless leader. He's our dad. Vic's letting me do this. I mean, I guess he's letting me is loose. But I mean to call it the Coolverse Presents and to have Not Cool Josh. Not Cool Josh. It's like this is the bread and it's a Joshy sandwich. You guys went old school and got it the old-fashioned way. Off the toilet seat. Yep. So accidental AIDS, that's not as bad. No, it's not the gay AIDS, but I still do think that's the cooler way to get it. Look, I'm not into that. I think it's a sin. All of that is receiving AIDS is the cool way, not the gay way. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. Excuse me. And lung cancer. The AIDS and lung cancer. Oh, really? Sorry, Vic. I thought I re-forwarded it to you. I apologize. My mom said I need to go to bed, but I did leave a light. That's okay. Go get some sleep, dude. Sleep is when you grow. Sleep is when you become the person you're going to be. And if you're a dude, that's when you become amazing. When you become a chick, that's when you become a mom. Get some sleep. Go get some sleepies. Tell yourself a story. Listen to some music. Sometimes if you listen to some classical music when you're going to sleep, you get smarter. You did. I just got to find it. I'm sure it's some. Oh, yeah, sure. Sorry, Vic. Sorry, kid. I was telling you to go to sleep, kid. I appreciate you coming in here. Thanks for hitting the subscribe and like button. And I'm not saying kid because I think you're 8. I'm almost 40. I'm 39 years old. And that fools a lot of people. I don't want to pretend like I don't know that I look older. But for some reason, whenever I tell people I'm 39, they're always like, oh, my God. Like it's a dead, like there's something wrong with me. Like I have AIDS or something. Like it's just getting older. I just turned 39. I didn't get cancer. But that's how everybody reacts. Oh, really? Wow. Like, dude, how old are you, dickhead? Jesus Christ. All right, let's watch another skit. I prepared a James Ripton skit for y'all.
I finally figured out all the quantum math necessary to travel interdimensionally.
Whoops.
Cool, James. Wait, are you even a scientist? Well, hell yeah, I thought so. I mean, I have these glasses and I kind of have this mad scientist-y personality, right? I buy it. Hello, Instagrammers, it's me, James Ripton, and I pulled myself from an alternate, exact opposite dimension. Introducing Rames Jipton. Hello, Grandminsters, it's me, Rames Jipton, the exact opposite of James Ripton, the ultra cool, ultra smooth, ultra badass who bangs a million babes. I bang chicks too. Damn it, this was a terrible idea. What is he talking about? I'm badass.
Ha! James. It's a character I used to do. And I figure that's just a fun thing for the first few episodes. I'll play an old James Ripton sketch. I'm a huge horror movie fan, Crucible Crusader. I'm huge. I'm a huge fan. Scott, I don't know if I addressed this. Turning 60, I don't know. I hope I make it to 60. I'm happy I made it past 27 because I'm just as cool as all those dead celebrities, which I wanted to congratulate Amy Winehouse. I think she's like 14 years sober. You know, I'm 6 and she's at 14. 14. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do this. I have a Cash App. This is my Cash App name. It's $ Josh Stop. I think that's my Cash App thing. $ Josh Stop. $. I wish there was like some neon light or something that's following. But JOSHSTAAB. And donate if you will. It feels weird. This is like the first time I've ever asked for donations because I want to say do it. But I don't want to do that. Sounds rude. I didn't even want you to pay yesterday. So, if you guys feel like it, but seriously, do it. If you guys feel like it, it would be really cool. I have a 3-year-old. Please do that. I think that it would be cool if you guys would go ahead and donate. Do it, though. I have a 3-year-old. But only if you want to, though. Seriously, do it. Yes. It was written in Chinese. $ JOSH. I have a 3-year-old. Please donate. JOSHSTAAB. It will keep her alive if you donate. Yeah, that felt bad. That felt weird. That felt super, super weird. But did we like the James sketch? We're already at 22 minutes. Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done for this entire... I think I made 63 AIDS jokes. I talked about some sad stuff. And then I showed you some mid-tier sketches from my past. But you did get to hear that song. I can't Cash App from Australia or Austria. I don't know abbreviations. Can you just spell the word? Misty, can you just tell me if you're from Australia or from Austria? Or if that's where you're visiting right now? Are you from down under, or are you involved in the Holocaust? Which one is it? You have a 3-week-old? Everybody donate to XT Toasty, and then take those back and then donate them to me. This kid will be 3 someday. It's not now. Yes, $ Josh Staub. Yes, thank you, Vic. Yes. I need to get like a link or something. I'm still kind of figuring all that out. But $ Josh Staub. If you guys want to donate, that would be super dope. Do an hour? I have to go sleepy weepies, dude. I have to get tucked in num-nums. I have to go night-nights. I'm not like Vic. I can't just freestyle riff for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I just realized that's the average Vic show. 3 hours. You have a 21-month-old. Oh, you probably have a better job than I do. But don't donate to me. Misty, I donate to you. We've made like a little bit of a rapport, as a matter of fact. I think we've been kind of trading jokes in the Cool Vic chat for maybe a couple months even now. Angela rules. I talk to Angela all the time. I always go, Angela! Whenever she's like, you guys know how to do that where you can take my screen name and highlight it and then say stuff. I don't know how to do that. So I don't. And then I just go, Angela! And you don't have to tell me. It's almost part of the bit that I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know why I thought this was going to be like, thank you, Cool Vic. Cool Vic, I wish I had, a super chats thing. I'm not monetized anymore. I was monetized. I got a copyright strike and then my channel just died. I don't even know what the copyright strike was for. I was doing First Amendment cop audit content, and then I got copyright strike. I thought body cams were open season. I don't understand that. Australia is fake. It doesn't even have Cash App. That's funny. That's funny, Crucible. I have a 55-year-old. Yeah. Everybody donate to 3RD JRH. They have a 55-year-old. They need help. That's basically a newborn. That's basically a newborn. I don't have a Rumble. I don't. But are you guys liking the show tonight? Can you guys give me something? I need to know if this is going well or not. I feel like if I donate to Josh Staub, you'll log off, but seriously, I won't. I promise I won't log off. I won't log. Yes, Guns Staub. That's my wife, everybody. Kendall Sybil Staub right there. That's my wife. The super blonde-haired buxom beauty who's commenting in the chat right now. But look, that's Guns. Kendall and I didn't make that. I didn't enter her and then out came a wooden bear named Guns. That didn't happen. But we do have Clark, my beautiful 3-year-old daughter. Her name is Clark, and we named her after Chevy Chase from Christmas Vacation. A few Christmases ago when she was pregnant, we were watching Christmas Vacation, and we both just kind of looked at each other and we were like, yeah. Yep. That's the one. Coolvec says hi. Kendall, I call her Crimmy. I had 1 daughter and 6 boys. Wow. Congratulations, Scott. That's amazing. Really, that's amazing. Because you're supposed to have 3, right? Because that's for like replacement rate. That's amazing, Scott. Good. Everybody, good on Scott. I'm so old that some days it's like I have one foot in the grave and the other foot on a banana peel. Yeah, and that's like a classic joke too. Like in Mario Kart, we love the banana peels. Actually, who likes the banana peels in Mario Kart? If you had the choice between blue shell, red shell, green shell, bullet bill, and even like gold coin, I would choose all of those before banana peel. I hate banana peel. And if you guys play the new Mario Kart World for Switch 2, you get the cool hammers one now where you shoot out like 16 hammers. I would choose that. Well, that's cool. Of course I would choose that. But yeah, there's the hammer thing. I think that's pretty rad. Let's see. I got demonetized for a similar reason. I'm sure you'll get remonetized soon. Thank you. Thank you, Jess White 96. Thank you. Let's see. Jason says shitter's full. Well, if my show's the toilet, then I can sure tell you that I'm full of shit. All my homies hate banana peel. Yeah, no doubt, X-Toasty. Banana peel sucks. Yo mama 7062. Yo, what's up, Josh? Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, yo mama? Yo mama, what's up with you? I don't even know what my mom's doing. She's probably sleeping right now. My mom's cool, but she's definitely like an all the way right, like conspiracy theorist. You know, like putting her phone in the microwave so that the government can't listen to her and stuff. That's fun. Not cool, Josh. Have to sign off and turn in. But love seeing you getting into live streams. Keep going. Thanks, Prague. I like you, Prague. We chat sometimes in the cool Vic room. You know, we had 6 boys in a row, so grandbabies are probably going to be girls. Good. I wanted a girl before I wanted a boy because boys are really destructive and they're like penisy. You know, when you have like a toddler boy. I was a toddler boy, so I remember this, but they're kind of penisy. Like they're jumping on the bed with their cousins and their dicks out, or just, you know, they're just always doing something with their wiener. And little girls are just sweet, and they want to play mama, and they want to do kitchen. They're not penisy like little boys are. Yeah, it's true. I know that's a funny way to describe it, but penisy, it's not my favorite. My first is a boy. Well, X-Toasty, is he old enough to where you can relate to what I'm saying? You know, just pretty penisy overall. It's Poly Shortcuts. I got 3 boys, and the California government are trying to turn them into girls. I know! Get out of Cali, dude! Yeah, unless they're raised by libs. Unless they're raised by libs, then the libs tell them, good job, you're a girl. Look at that penis, you must be a girl. That's what the libs say. Wow, our kid is rather penisy. I bet he's going to be trans. I have 2 boys and I can relate. Yep. Show me your penisy, Rob. That mushroom gobbler. If you won't show me your tits, then get penisy with me. You could go for multiple hours live. Well, wouldn't you love that? Wouldn't you love that? You stay outside and do your live show. Well, I'm in here and I'll make my own YouTube videos. I bet you'd like that, Kendall Bear, my love. Brian never grew out of his penis thing. I know, but he just became the penis. Have you seen his head up? When I was doing that short for Cool Vic, I had to censor the top of his head with, you know, that scrambler thing, and because it was offensive. Brian is a true dickhead. It is the absolute truth, and I didn't want that online. I didn't want people to see that. I wanted to do you guys a favor. All right, I got to stop here. I'm gonna show some of this. It's the Jesse Lee Peterson and Brian Shapiro. I wanted to do it yesterday, but let's do it. Let's do it right now. I love this. I have stuff to say about it. If I get too sweepy though, oops. If I get too sweepy, we're not gonna watch the whole thing. I hope that's okay with you guys. I hope so. But I do love this Jesse Peterson. Oh, you know what? I got to do one more time too, guys. I have Cash App. Josh Staub has the Cash App, and he doesn't know how to put a link on the screen yet. But it's $ Josh Staub, JOSHSTAAB $. And I was actually pretty aggressive when I made my last pitch for it because I really wanted to appeal to my 3-year-old daughter, and maybe you guys would be like, oh my God, he needs it. We gotta donate right away. And that stands. I need everybody to donate because I have a 3-year-old, and for some reason, at least for liberals and stuff, that means that you should feel bad for me because my wife was pregnant and it was like a parasite latched onto her and it was horrible. It was, oh, Jason, thank you for $5, Jason. That was very nice of you. So that's 2. I've counted 2 donations so far. If we get to 5, I'll show you another stand. If I can get 5 donations, I'll show you a stand-up joke. I'll show you another one. I know. I'm sorry, Australia. I'm sorry. All right, Misty, I hope you have a wonderful night. God bless. Thanks for coming in here today. Thank you so much for visiting my live show tonight. I hope you come to the next one. And sorry about Australia, I guess, for all the reasons that I mean, I don't know. Maybe Australia sucks. I hear there's a lot of like crazy wildlife there that'll just kill you if you look at them. Like if you just look at a spider there, its venom is inside of your body and you die. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry about Australia. But to the rest of you, my Cash App is looks like it's backwards on the feed. Like if I guess it is. Here, we'll do it this way. Can you see it that way? There. That's it, right? That's my Cash App. Oh my God. $ Josh Staub. Cash App. 2 A's, 1 B, a T and an S are in there too. And I think I have a couple donations so far. If I can get to 5, I'll show you guys another stand-up joke. I'll show you another one. The first one was kind of funny. It was probably the most wholesome school pew-pew joke you've ever heard. I don't know if you've oh, thank you. Thank you, Ange. I got another. That's 3. Thank you so much for donating. That's 3 donations. And if I get 2 more, I will show you guys another stand-up joke. This one's it's a lot more offensive though. So if you want to see an offensive, yucky, like how Vic was talking about the stuff that King of the Hill is talking about nowadays, all of that inappropriate stuff, the stand-up joke kind of has some of that stuff involved. So it's edgy. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth 5 donations, guys. Good night, Misty. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you very much. Anyway, yeah, so God, we're already at 32 minutes. Maybe we won't get to the step for the Jesse Lee Peterson, Brian Shapiro thing. I mean, we've already seen it on Cool Vic too. You know what I mean? So it's not like you guys are missing much. But I have so much to say in that because it's like Brian makes claims where every 2 minutes you could pause the video and just refute 5 claims that he's made. I've probably watched it 3 times. And if I want to get good and angry, because look, happy's great, stoked is great, but sometimes you just need to feel angry. I don't know. Maybe you guys can't really. Can you guys can relate to? It feels good to get angry sometimes. I'm not talking mad. I'm not talking like you're like red-faced foaming at the dog mouth with your caveman overbite like a dips in the side of your mouth. I'm not talking mad. I'm not talking spurging mad. I'm just talking about angry. Something sets you off a little bit. You're watching a lib video and you just get angry. It feels good, right? It feels like a little release. It feels pretty good. That's this right here. That's the Jesse Lee Peterson and Brian Shapiro debate. Fuck it. Let's watch a little bit of it. Fuck it. Why not? Like I said, I'm not driving. If I can just get this going here.
Welcome to the Father's Day. I am Jesse Lee Peterson. Thank you all for being with me. You can support the Father's Day by becoming a member there on the YouTube channel or jesseleepeterson.locals.com.
Nessie, another name for Loch Ness Monster.
To check out my coffee. I have some amazing coffee. Punchy's Coffee go to Jesse Lee Peterson.
Wasn't it fun when Jesse Lee first came out and we really couldn't tell if he was retarded or not? Amazing, right? You just couldn't tell. And then he would drop some super lacerations on some libs, like he'd stab him with his word swords, and he'd be like, oh yeah, this guy's not retarded. But those were funny days. Amazing.
Peterson.shop. JesseLeePeterson.shop. I have with me Brian Shapiro. He is a radio host for the Las Vegas KSHP radio station.
He looks like a frog.
1400 AM and 107.1 FM. Brian,
look at the little point on his lip. He looked.
Hi, Jesse. Good to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Right on. So, Brian, when I first started out, I was doing radio. Well, I did TV and then radio, and I was into radio until YouTube things started. How is the radio? Are you on YouTube and radio or just radio?
He's syndicate, Jesse.
I am on FM and AM,
He's syndicated.
but my larger audience is national, and it's because of social media.
Yeah.
I have about 500,000 listens a day. That's Facebook, that's YouTube, that's X, that's TikTok.
2 more donations.
So even
Cash
though I
App.
am on the radio, and it's nice to be on an FM AM radio station in Las Vegas,
Yeah.
I think of it more as a podcast studio. Even though I do a show live every day, 99% of my listeners and 99% of my callers are national.
Gay.
So I think of it more as a podcast,
And
even
they
though
have
it is
AIDS.
radio, if that makes sense.
Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I wonder, because I'm on radio in Memphis, Tennessee as well, and radio doesn't seem to be as popular. And I think
No, it's not as
young
popular at
people
all,
went
Jesse.
to YouTube. The older people may have stayed with radio.
Yeah, I've been doing
see
radio
him do
for
it?
24 years, but 2 or 3 years ago, I made the switch kind of to doing
Amazing.
YouTube and TikTok, and it's given me so many great opportunities. I mean, I do Pierce Morgan at least once, twice a month.
Oh my God.
I've done the Tim Pool show multiple times, and I do a lot of shows like this.
Before Cool Vic, I guess I just didn't. I guess I just wasn't paying attention to all the name drops he does. Like Pierce Morgan. I did Pierce Morgan. Oh, he lets the whole bullshit toilet paper. It's like Brian Shapiro has a roll of toilet paper built in right on his cheek, so that he can just wipe his lips for all the bullshit that just kind of, like you think of like an asphalt truck, how that you kind of have that hot diarrhea that kind of asphalts out. That's Brian needs a roll of toilet paper next to his mouth for that. But anyway, I didn't notice how much he name drops until I started watching Cool Vic. Right? And now I can't stand it. Now if I hear Pierce Morgan out in the wild, I just think of Brian Shapiro. It's like a curse. It's like, you know what? I'm glad you got the curse of AIDS, Vic, because you gave me the curse of the Brian Shapiro name drop. It's true. Cash App.
It's when I do a lot of shows, not because I'm on radio, but because of the audience I get from YouTube. So I'm very grateful for that.
What's important to you?
An aged out backup dancer for 98 degrees.
Politics or as far as what?
Period. What's important to Brian Shapiro?
My family.
He does. He looks like an aged out backup dancer from 98 degrees. Oh my God, you got me to tear up on that one, my bro. That was so funny. And he does too. He has like the chin strap douchebag beard, and you can just see him like, you know what I mean? Just I gotta calm down. Oh my God, that was good. That was good.
Family,
I think
parents, I love them very much.
I think you might have just cured my AIDS. Vic, I think that's all you now. I think it's just you. Amazing. I don't have AIDS anymore because that joke was so good. Cash App.
My friends. After family and friends, life is extremely short. So I want to do things that make me happy.
Okay.
I'm a big sports fan. I love good restaurants. I like going out, having a good time.
Dude, it's like he has a Talk Boy tape recorder. You remember that from Home Alone 2, the Talk Boy? They are the same expressions over. I know, life is short. Do what you want. Pierce Morgan. You know what I mean? He just, goddamn. It's like he just presses play. He doesn't even have thoughts of his own. He doesn't have thoughts of his own. He has his Talk Boy tape recorder, and he just says the same stuff over and over again. Credit card, you got it.
But number one is family and friends. And then, of course, after all that stuff is work. I'm very passionate about my job. I'm very passionate about politics, as I'm sure you already know.
Yeah.
But
You're passionate about 50% of politics.
My family and friends come first before anything else.
And are you, I know you are into politics, right?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I do. That's my job. Yep.
Yeah. And so are you conservative or
I've always...
Democrat?
Vic says, Pierce Morgan, you got it. The McAllister family, the father, Pierce Morgan.
Liberal.
Neither. I'm very anti-Donald Trump.
Liberty.
You can find that hates Donald Trump more than I do is maybe Melania. I've been a registered independent.
God, you guys are going to hate me for how much I've interrupted this so far, but Angela just reminded me about the toys where you'd pull the rip string and they'd say stuff, which interestingly enough, though, they have a small little record inside of their little voice boxes. I thought that was fascinating. And the record plays and you can hear it out the voice box. But you pull the ripcord. I used to have this Big Bird one when I was a kid, and I'm almost 40, so this thing is like 37 years old. And after a while, you would just pull his ripcord and he'd be like, I'm Big Bird, do you want sesame seed? Do you want sesame seed? It was horrifying. But it's just, Angela reminded me of the ripcord.
My whole life, I didn't vote for Obama. I did not vote for Hillary. I lean to the left on social issues.
No shit.
The more and more of Trump, the more to the left, I guess, maybe I go. But I'm a registered independent, and I just don't know how anybody could support Donald Trump at this stage of the game. I just don't understand it.
And before I get to him, did you support Biden and Barack Obama?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I did not vote for Barack Obama. I did vote for Joe Biden because it was an anti-Donald Trump vote.
Oh, that's the only reason you voted for him?
And I voted, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I can give you a lot of reasons why I don't like Donald Trump, but yes, it was more of an anti-Donald Trump than a pro-Joe Biden vote.
Really? That's amazing. Why do you hate Great White Hope so much? You
Those
know
mushrooms were delicious.
Tend to support. Yeah, I do.
And who is the Great White Hope?
But you asked me. Well, it's not Donald Trump. I can tell you that.
Who is it then?
Who's the Great White Hope? You tell me.
Donald.
The Great White Pope. You know, Brian, dude, his blood pressure just went up 30 notches from the Great White Hope. Did this black man just say the Great White Hope? This mushroom gobbling N-word said the. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't mean to take your joke, Vic, but that's how that's how I always picture Brian now. This N-word. I edit that out on the radio. But right, I mean, can you not feel the tension in Brian's veins from here when Jesse Lee Peterson says the Great White Hope? Brian just hates his white skin so much. He's like, that Great White Hope. And look at Brian right now. Look at that screenshot. That's a hell of a screenshot. He looks like Scott Farkas from the Christmas Story. You know, the red-haired bully. You know what I mean? like with the coonskin hat, just beating up his little toady henchman. Brian Shapiro, just angry, beating up Toady. Mushroom gobbler! Shut up! We'll get Ralphie next time. Damn you, Ralphie! You mushroom gobbler!
Tom, I thought you heard of the Great White Hope.
Well, I wouldn't consider anybody
amazing. Yeah. They say, what manner of man is this? The wind and the sea obeys him. Some people call him king, and they hold rallies for him. Some people call him daddy, but I call him the Great White Hope.
Hey!
Amazing.
Well,
The great Rachel Wilson decided to join us tonight. Thanks for dropping in, Rachel. It's really kind and generous of you to grace us with your presence. Your debate with Brian Shapiro is legendary. It's something that I show people that aren't even aware of the debate space in politics, because that was just, you annihilate him. Talk about death by 1,000 paper cuts. Death by 1,000 paper cuts, and Andrew was there to take the gallon of bleach and pour it into every wound. I mean, you gotta love it. And Rachel, we value you so much. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all of the entertainment. And I just hope you don't regret being here. It's riddled with amateur technical issues, and just, I think they're funny jokes. I don't think I'm subpar, but we'll see, right? But people, I'm seeming to retain the audience here, so hopefully we'll continue having a good time. But Rachel, thanks for being here.
With respect, I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody who calls him a king is an idiot. He's a 34-count felon. He's a liable sexual abuser. He's a racist. He's a pig. He's cheated on every woman he's ever been with. He's in the Epstein files over 30,000 times.
The same with Gavin Newsom.
People call him king. They hold rallies.
Because there's a lot of people that are stupid in this.
It's so scummy. Vic made such a good point earlier. He's so scummy because he literally says the same things about the liberals that there's some things about Hunter Biden and some things about Gavin Newsom that I don't like. Like Gavin Newsom, he most definitely cheated on his wife. But these are just, they made mistakes. They made mistakes. But I still like him. There's things to like about him. Or with Rudy Giuliani, he's a degenerate drug addict. But then Hunter Biden, he's like, oh, he's just suffering from drug addiction. Yeah, Bill Clinton too. He will both simultaneously say that he will not vote for Bill Clinton, but anytime the name Trump is mentioned, he's like, I'd vote for Bill Clinton 23,000 times before that Trump, mushroom gobbling Trump, son of an orange face bitch, Trump, god damn it. And damn it if it's not inconsistent, right? That's why he's the lol cow that he is.
Country that are ill-informed. What do you want me to tell you? I mean, there's a lot of people in this country. I talk to them every day. They're very ignorant people. They're stupid, and they don't understand this man is a con man, and he's given the biggest tax breaks to the top 1%. He's got us into an ill-advised war. He's a horrific human being. And by the way, the presidency isn't for a king. The president isn't a king. So anybody who looks up to him like the next Messiah is in a cult.
So I don't know what else to tell you. When you see those people holding the rallies around the country, honoring Donald Trump, what do you think about that? And these people like Democrats, they're liberals.
There is truly nothing like Jesse Lee Peterson pretending like he's misunderstanding the purpose of the No Kings rallies and telling Brian Shapiro that, well, what about all the Democrats that are, calling Trump king? I mean, it's true that they are the only ones that are calling Trump king. There's not been one Republican in a serious manner who considers Donald Trump a king. And so the irony is that the left, they're the only ones calling him a king. But for Jesse Lee Peterson to just pretend like he's totally ignorant to that, just to see how much he could trigger Brian, I think is just, that's chef's kiss right there. Cash App.
They're radicals, and they still hold rallies calling Donald Trump king. What do you say to that?
Well, I went to those No Kings rallies, if that's what you're referring to.
Yes.
And
it is.
There's a reason why his approval ratings are in the dumpster. There's a reason why he's fired a lot of people, because he doesn't know how to hire competent people. There's a reason why the midterms are going to be a bloodbath for Republicans. It's because Donald Trump is a failure. I mean, you tell me, what has he done positive here in this?
Bloodbath. I don't know if this is true, but I can totally see Brian Shapiro joining in on the whole Trump said bloodbath, and he literally meant that he wanted to make a genocide in the country. Bloodbath, man, it's almost becoming not fun to watch Brian Shapiro just because of how just angry I get. Yes, Angela, that's my Cash App. Have I told you guys that I have Cash App? It's a $, Josh Staub, STAAB, and that's my Cash App. If I get 2 more donations, I'll show you guys another stand-up joke from my days when I was a syndicated stand-up comic at the Comedy Works. Cash App.
Year and a half. What has he done good for the American people?
He shut down the borders.
Okay, so let's talk about immigration. Let's do one at a time. Let's talk about immigration. Do you think it's proper for somebody that's been in this country 20 or 30 years, that's a nonviolent criminal, to be sent to an El Salvador prison with no due process? Do you think that's good immigration policy?
If they're here illegally and they commit a crime, absolutely. But if they're here illegally and they have committed a crime by being here illegally, he should ship them back home. Do you agree to that? He should ship the illegals back.
But he's not doing that.
No,
but he's not doing that.
Yes, he is.
Do you agree that he should ship the illegals back?
Are you talking about violent criminals or non-violent criminals?
No, I'm talking about
doing that.
People that are here illegally. Should he ship
I'll
them
answer
back?
that. I'll answer that. So first of all, let's start with violent illegal criminals. 100%.
Wait, just slow down for a minute, Brian. Brian, hold on.
You know what, Vic? I officially dub your AIDS transfer to Brian Shapiro. Guys, you've heard it here. He does not have AIDS. Vic is AIDS-free. Vic Magic Johnson to AIDS. Vic's Magic Johnson got rid of the AIDS that Vic's Magic Johnson contracted, because Vic got it the cool way. I got it the pin needle in the theater cushion way. Vic hung out with Luke Beasley finally, and he contracted AIDS. And it's officially passed on to Brian Shapiro. Shapiro now has AIDS. So hopefully he won't look like such a rounded dickhead. I won't have to put the descrambler on Brian Shapiro's head anymore when I make Cool Vic shorts. For however long left I was going to have to make Cool Vic shorts. I get to make them forever now. I was sad. I was marking it down on my calendar. I was starting to X days out, like how many days left until I can't make Cool Vic shorts anymore. But his Magic Johnson spit him right out, and now Brian Shapiro has Vic's AIDS. Successful. Thank God. Praise God. Right? Also, I did want to make a quick point here. Brian Shapiro, the snaky little fuck, he excuses all of the crimes made by people that are here illegally, no matter if they're here for 23 years or not. And if you take each individual illegal immigrant, that's like a billion something crimes, right? For all the illegals that have been here. But yet he holds Donald Trump to task for 34 counts that he can't even describe. He doesn't even know what they are. We all saw the Tim Pool episode where Tim Pool's like, "What are they, Brian?" And he just makes a fool of Brian. And then Tim Pool explains the whole thing. He explains everything to where you and I understood what was going on. And Brian Shapiro will still make the same argument every single time, while excusing the crimes of all of the illegals. And then now he's on this whole Trump pardoned 70 billionaires that committed fraud. Nick Shirley, why aren't you investigating that? And it's like, Brian, they were in jail. You know what a pardon is? A pardon means that Trump pardoned them from their crimes. So if they were in jail, logic would dictate that they were investigated. We're aware of their crimes. The FBI has a little book somewhere that can tell you all about them. What are we to investigate? And Brian's like, well, they must have done something because Trump pardoned them, so there's some type of backdoor deal. Mushroom gobbler. I have AIDS now. Thanks, Vic. And I not only think that that's moronic, and I not only think that that's inconsistent, but how about the fact, and I'm going to do a whataboutism, I apologize, but Biden pardoned the Keebler into the future. Anthony Fauci, Biden pardoned him for any crime he could possibly make. He pardoned him into the rest of his years. And he's responsible for all of those COVID deaths. He's responsible for the misinformation. He's responsible for the weird tyranny that took the country over. And Brian doesn't consider it. Brian says, do what you want, but he totally 100% agrees with all the lockdown measures with COVID and is totally fine with Biden pardoning the evil Keebler elf into the future. This is why it's so hard to take Brian Shapiro seriously. That's why it's like Rachel's in the chat. You know what I mean? Because if there's anybody that can expose Brian for what he is, and that's what like Vic is doing. That's what I'm doing to a lesser degree. Obviously, I'm a small channel, but everybody that talks about Brian Shapiro, he's a lol cow. Yes, he's easy content farming. Yes. But there is like an activist angle behind it. Like we are trying to show this dude, he is getting inexplicably huge. He's getting blown up. And maybe it's explainable because we all talk about him all the time. But that's why you shouldn't stay silent about evil that's going on. And so, you know, the Brian Shapiro stuff, it's funny. And I make videos about it, but I actually do genuinely feel like angry. And I want you to know about it. I want everybody to know about this guy.
Oh, hold on.
Cash App.
You agree with me that the Great White Hope should ship the ones that are here illegal back to wherever they came from, right?
Well, first of all, he's not white, he's orange. So let's be categorically correct. He's the orange hope. If you want to call him the orange hope, he's not even white. He's orange.
The one joke Brian
two,
has.
I don't agree with deporting people that have been here, even if they're undocumented. If they've lived here for decades and they're nonviolent criminals and they have families here, there has to be some sort of pathway to citizenship for many of these people that are good people. And the Trump administration, so I guess the answer is no.
And
the
so,
Trump administration is breaking the law.
Slow down a little bit. We're going to get to all those issues.
Okay.
If somebody moved into your home illegally,
He doesn't care.
and you were out of the country vacation or whatever, you came back, and they've been there for a year.
Let me ask you, Jesse, is it a felony for somebody to break into your home, or is it a misdemeanor? Like, he doesn't understand the fundamental point of this question. It doesn't matter if it's a felony or a misdemeanor. It's the moral implications. It has nothing to do with the level of crime or if somebody was charged. But he doesn't understand ethics, as we saw with the Andrew debate. You know, and it was the ethics behind voting for Donald Trump. He did not understand that you have to have an ethical foundation in order for your ethics to even count, right? Because if it's just your preference, then who gives a shit? Then my preference means just as much as yours. But he doesn't understand that. He thought it was just, yeah, I get it. I get it. I have ethics too. Okay, shut up about abortion, Andrew. Okay, I get it. He doesn't understand the stuff. He doesn't understand the morality of the morality is the basis of the question in which we ask when we talk to Brian Shapiro about the whole home invasion scenario. But he's just so stupid. He's just such an idiot. He's a ginger leprechaun who hates how ugly he is. He hates that he's still single to this day, and there's a reason he's single to this day, because he's a disgusting simp. The left, the liberal babes that even like talk to Brian, they're like, oh my God, I cannot stand this liberal grandstand. Yeah, you're really for women's rights. I get it. Okay. God, he's so gross. Where's the nearest just juiced, soaked conservative? That's probably what turns most women. That's probably what turns most women is they just get baffled by the simpery and they're done with it and they're over it. We're at 55 minutes, guys. You know, we're gonna end the Jesse Lee Peterson conversation. I'm just too excited to talk anyway. So we're gonna start winding down. I'm gonna read some more chats here. You can see the exact moment Kyle and Nadia got the ick. Yes, that was such a short-lived endeavor. And no shit, man. No shit. Vic, who's the name of the black chick who does all the Jubilee stuff that you showed that clip of her tonight? And she's like, Brian Shapiro's a racist. I love that so much. I love that so much. How do you even pronounce that? Naima? Naima? What a stupid name. That's such a stupid name. That's such a liberal stupid name. I hate that. I hate that so much. But she said Brian Shapiro's a racist, and I can only imagine why. He's sitting there just grandstanding. I'm sure he's just doing that thing where he thinks he's being sly, talking about, black liberal, civil rights and shit like that. And it just like the cheesiest, most mundane, like you've heard it 100,000 times, the ripcord out of his chest, black, 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 like just shut up. Even Naima from Jubilee just sees through your horse shit, Brian Shapiro. You need to get another piece of that toilet paper and just dab it up, because there's not enough room on this planet for the amount of asphalt, slowly hot shit, nasty bullshit that comes out of Brian's mouth. And he has to just take his little cheek roll of toilet paper and dab up the bullshit. Obama's one of the best presidents of all time. Can I touch your hair? Take off your shirt. But I really liked Obama. Take off your shirt. Man, this usually works. But it never has one time. Oh my God. Tonight was too much fun, you guys. This was too much damn fun. We're running 27 minutes over schedule. And I don't know. But Vic, I'm sorry if that wasn't in the budget. I'm sorry if I ran too late tonight and that wasn't in the budget. But it was cool having like over 60 people in here. Thanks for doing that, Vic. That was fun. It was cool. All my normal friends came in here tonight. We had Pix, we had Angela, we had Miss D, cool Vic, everybody else, the Crucible Crusader, we had Scott in here tonight. There are some names that I wish I could say now. They're just hard to say. Like, can I scroll up on my chat here? Like, Johnny Dollars, thanks for being here, bro. Jason, you were awesome. This is the one I was thinking of. Third Junior H. I don't know. Gave you a like and a sub. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Johnny Dollar. Guys, come subscribe to my channel. I don't think I ever think I asked for that. So go subscribe to my channel. Doesn't that sound fun? It's not hard. You go press a little button. And I don't have like a membership or anything. The most that I'll ever ask you to do is Cash App. I have a 3-year-old. Please, Cash App me. My Cash App name is $, Josh Staab, JOSH, STAAB. That's a $sign before that. It's hard to do the $sign in the air. It looks like a Chinese characteristic. But go ahead and throw Daddy that Cash App. He wants it. I bet Brian cries himself to sleep at night. I maybe not every night, and I know that that's a joke, but I can imagine that he has, like, especially after Andrew debates, or when he texted Andrew, like, saying that everybody at TPUSA like hated him while he was sitting there with TPUSA. That's funny. That's pretty funny. You can't write that stuff, but that's Brian Shapiro's life. That's his life. Just when Brian thinks he's got him, I'm going to pot him down, those mushroom gobblers, somebody's always there to take a dump on him. And that's funny. Well, one day I hope to be the dumper on the toilet that is Brian Shapiro. I do. Rachel's debate was epic. Rachel, I'm not even gassing you up, Rachel. That was that was one of the single best debates I've ever seen in my life. And he definitely cried himself to sleep after that. Especially Rob Noor going up there and punking on him, dude. For reals. I wonder what Sarah Spector's doing. I wonder what she's up to. That would be really, really fun to get the 411 on everything. To get the receipts. To get the some extra skeletons in Brian's closet. But guys, you have anything funny to say? Can you guys tell me what your favorite part of tonight is? There criticisms that you guys could give me? I feel like tonight was a lot more easygoing. I feel like we solved kind of a lot of the technical issues. I'm super, super glad that I got the advice to talk to you guys. Oh, you made a mistake. Promoting your Cash App makes you a greedy. Oh, excuse me. Makes you a greedy, right? No, I'm a grifter. I'll be a grifter. And now Brian will never talk to you. That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. No, that makes it more fun because I get to go undercover now. I get to wear a costume. Kind of like Dale from Pineapple Express at the beginning. Remember when he was doing all the process server stuff and he got to wear all the costumes? Now I get to go undercover at K-Shap. Right? Brian stops crying when he's looking at the poster of Donald Trump above his bed when he pleasures himself to Trump. Oh, we got another Cash App. Thank you very much, Alex Belichick. I hope you smile a lot more than Bill Belichick, right? He's like, Uncle Bill. Okay, go ahead. You can smile. Rachel Wilson, I think the NSE debate this weekend will be really good. I don't think, excuse me. I don't think she can prepare for what I have planned. Yay! Yay! Okay, cool. When that's online, Rachel, I'll watch that. And we can tell jokes and have fun, and then I can keep interrupting the video every 35 seconds to say something else that I think might land or be funny. Let's see. He must like the smell and taste of shit. He's got his head close enough to his ass, and he's always eating it. Jess White, God bless you. That couldn't be closer to the truth, right? Let's see what else, guys. I don't know. I'm happy tonight went a lot better. I'm super glad people told me to engage with the chat more, because I didn't know it could be this much fun. This went from me like desperately trying to like chase my words and make sure that I'm filling time to like feeling like I'm hanging out with people. So this was really, really fun. Live stream debate con. Oh, I'll do that. If you guys would watch, that'd be cool. Because Vic, you're going to debate con, right? I think you are. So maybe I'll find some time. We can do a live stream of debate con, and we can all sit there and just eat some popcorn and talk shit together. That'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. I guess I'll plug the Cash App one more time. Cash App. Okay. And I don't know. I don't have a cool sign out yet. I eventually want to have all these animations and fun things. I'm gonna plug myself up a little bit. Like the theme song for Cool Vic, the one that has like the sexy chick voice. It's like Cool Vic. That's from me and some of the animation stuff. And I did a lot of that for Vic, like his shorts. I do the shorts on his main channel, but I have nothing on my live stream. I have absolutely nothing. You're the kind of person that I can tell will be good at streaming. You just need a little experience to get into your comfort zone. Yes, I am quite uncomfortable. But we're getting better. But I can almost immediately tell I'm watching somebody who just has no business streaming, and that's not you. So Rachel, wow, thank you. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Because this has been an uncomfortable time. This is the third live stream, and the first two were, let's not say I'm going to open with those. But tonight was a lot of fun. Tonight felt a lot more comfortable. So thank you for saying that, Rachel. Just mute and for 2 minutes and end it. Champ move. That was a good reference. That was very good. That made me laugh. All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for being here. I don't have a good sign off, but I will say God bless you guys. I am a born again Christian. Like I was telling you, I did beat a heroin addiction, and so if anybody's dealing with any sort of vice, any sort of discomfort, another Cash App. Joseph H. paid you $5. Okay, so I can't leave yet. I have to now play the stand-up joke that I promised you if I got so many Cash Apps. Give me one moment. Oh, this one's not very good. I'm not happy about this one because there's a lot of sexual content in it, but I think it's still funny. Oh no, you know what? I don't think I have it on my list, but that's okay. I'm just going to play the first one again. That's okay.
Look, I try to be sensitive. I don't want to say that school shootings are a myth, but I have never seen a school shoot anybody in my entire life. And I'm starting to feel stupid because it seems like y'all know about this. And I'm just like, just when I thought that student shootings couldn't get more out of control, we have to worry about the buildings now? And I'm just like, where do we put the kids, dude? And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, Josh, why don't we just homeschool? Like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's put the school in my house, right? No. I don't want to get shot. My kids will learn in these streets, okay?
Oh, that's good stuff. That is good stuff. Somebody said for me to end with a skit, and so I'm going to tell you guys, God bless you. I think my official sign-off is going to be, thanks for being not cool. And then for those of you that didn't get to catch the Don Lemon sketch yesterday, I'm gonna sound you off on the Don Lemon sketch, and then I'm gonna end the stream. But really, guys, this means a lot. Rachel, thanks for the advice. Vic, thank you so much again for allowing me to do this. Everybody that came today, you guys really do feel like real homies, and that's not just me being cheesy and gassing you up. Thank you for the donations. You guys, thanks for making this whole streaming process a comfortable, fun time for me. So we're going to end on the Don Lemon sketch. Sound off in the comments what you think about it, and then I'm going to end the stream, but I love you guys. Thank you very much.
I'm Don Lemon. I'm here with a serial killer. We're about to break into a gentleman's home, and I'm going to document a live murder. It's okay. This person is a Trump supporter. I just think it's really important for the American people to see what happens if you support a fascist dictator. Oh, are you ready? Okay, come on.
1 week later.
I think my arrest was ridiculous. I think it was a joke. I was just doing I was just journalisming. I didn't murder the guy. I was standing 3 feet away from the guy who did. And I think Donald Trump is just targeting any jurgalismists that are perhaps putting his administration in a poor...
I love you guys. God bless you.